So, everybody knows about the sprinkler method inside of Grow a Garden, but does it actually work in Grow a Garden 2? Well, in this video, we are going to be trying it out on different kinds of plants, ranging from super easy beginner plants to use it on, such as like strawberries, blueberries, ranging all the way until one-time use plants such as bamboos and mushrooms, and all the way towards the very end, because I actually have a copy of the Moon Bloom and a copy of the Dragon's Breast, two of the very best plants in the game, which is right over here. The Dragon's Breast, which is this massive tower over here. I'm just gonna climb this ladder. Take a look. This is the Dragon's Breast, absolutely amazing, does damage to enemies as well, and also has the little Dragon's Breast petals, which we can actually sell here if I can just harvest one. And there's also the Moon Bloom over here, which does also give you, look, it lets you jump extra high as well, and we're also going to harvest that and sell that as well. So I'm not like the other YouTubers, I am actually not LARPing this game. I'm going to show you literally every single thing in this game and testing it out if the sprinkler methods actually work. And in terms of my sprinklers, I have myself the common watering bucket, obviously. Then we have a couple of common sprinklers, a lot of uncommon sprinklers, even a little bit of rares, and 2 legendary sprinklers, which we are going to be using at the very end. So stick around, and if you did learn anything, subscribe, because I'm almost at 100,000 subscribers. Now let's just get straight into it. So to start off, I actually have myself 2 different strawberry little bushes here. It's probably very hard to tell, but they are merged together. There's 1 and there's 2, and I'm just going to remove every single piece of fruit from the strawberry. Now don't worry about the moon blossom right beside it. There is still a fruit growing on it, so it won't be affected by the sprinkler method. But we will first test it on the most basic of berries. Now obviously the strawberry bush, the strawberries, they grow up super fast, right? Like they grow back almost immediately. That's why you need to quickly pick off all the fruit and then put down sprinklers. And I'm probably going to do this one with the common and uncommon sprinkler, and actually the uncommon and watering bucket, because the watering bucket is basically the common sprinkler, but there's barely anything here. So I'm just gonna wait for the fruit to all be grown, and then I'm going to get my sprinklers ready. Now after I put this all down, just like in the regular grow garden, I'm going to have to leave the game, rejoin back, but we're also going to test out by not leaving rejoining, because the sprinkler has about a 2-minute cooldown, and we should have a good solid 2 minutes because these strawberries grow back so fast. So I'm just going to harvest every single piece of berry, just like that, quickly plant that down, and quickly water. There we go. So I'm just going to test it out right now by staying here. We have all of these things active. You know, I'm going to use a, actually no, I don't need a common. But look at the size of these berries. You can already see these strawberries are absolutely massive in size. They're so massive. And also, I'm going to pick off that berry and I'm going to leave the game. So heading back into the game, we can finally see what has actually happened. So let's head back into this area where our sprinkler is still technically active. And look at that strawberry that we have. 4.23 kg compared to the regular, like, I don't know, 1 kg strawberry. Take a look. No, not this one. It was the golden. Can we search gold? Yeah, we can search gold. Where was my strawberry? It is, yes, 4.2 kg strawberry. Oh my goodness. Just so you guys know, okay? Regular strawberries, like, I don't know, a 1 kg strawberry, 1.6 kg strawberry, they are normally worth, how much is it worth? 11 bucks, right? That's normal. Now let's take a look at the golden strawberry that we got using this method. Take a look. From 11 bucks, it goes all the way to, let's take a look, 1.36k. That is over a 100 times increase in the amount of money. I'm just gonna sell my entire inventory, but oh my goodness, the sprinkler method does 100% work on strawberries. But the main part is, does it work on stuff even better than strawberries? So because strawberries, most people have already gone past it throughout the early game, we are going to move on to the better plants. So moving on, next up on my categories is going to be these bamboo. Now this is just a whole bunch of normal bamboo that I grew, and this is a rainbow bamboo that I grew. Now we are going to try to get as many rainbow, golden, and massive bamboos as we can. And luckily for us, let me just search up bamboo. Bamboo, there we go. I have 39 bamboo seeds, so we have more than enough. So for the bamboo seeds, I'm gonna put down 10 of them, and then I'm gonna use my sprinklers, and I'm gonna put down the rest of them. And we're gonna see if there's a difference between putting down bamboo first, then sprinkler, or if there's a difference between sprinkler first and then bamboo. But either way, we're going to test out all of this bamboo. So first of all, let's go ahead and slap down a whole bunch of bamboo that I have. There we go. Now I'm going to put down sprinkler here, my uncommon sprinkler, and then put down the rest of my bamboo. I need to spam these as fast as possible while these sprinklers are active. Hopefully I can get some absolutely massive bamboo. That would be my goal here. And yeah, I think I used all of my bamboo. So I have now landed back into the game, and it said your garden grew while you were away, which were the bamboo over there. So I'm just going to hold to skip. And let's take a look at my bamboo. I think on average these bamboo are a lot taller than the other ones. So let's actually just take a look. We'll climb them real quick. And so the ones over here at the edge, these weren't really affected by the sprinklers, or at least I placed those before the sprinklers, and the ones here were affected by sprinklers. I think on average there were more that grew to be larger, but I wouldn't really say that this method works on bamboo. So this myth is busted. The sprinkler method does not actually work on bamboo. Now I'm going to see, while I have the sprinklers duration on, can I actually use it on another plant? I'm going to see what kind of seeds I have right now, and if I actually have anything decent. So I got myself some pineapple. I think pineapple is pretty decent, so I'm going to put that guy down. I also got some cactus. We can put that guy down as well. And we even got 2 bananas. So I'm going to put those 2 down as well. And while these sprinklers are active, I'm going to leave and rejoin. And maybe, just maybe, they will also be increased. And after this one, the last one, I will test it out on the best plants in the game, which is going to be my golden cherry. I've also got the moon bloom and the dragon's breath. So now heading back into the game, we can see my garden grew while I was away. And you can see at the bottom there, my garden did grow. Not by a lot, but we can definitely see that the size of, for example, this banana plant, it's definitely, I think, is it a bit larger than normal? Actually, no, it's about the same as normal. Same with the cactus and the pineapple. They're not exceptionally big. So I wouldn't say that the sprinkler method would work on these types of plants to actually get them from seed form all the way to sprouting form. But last but not least, let's actually go ahead and gather my my moon bloom. We're gonna put that guy right here, right beside our dragon's breast. Let's see, we're gonna slap him right over here, as well as my golden cherry plant, by the way. Literally so overpowered. Grab this guy, and I don't want to merge them together inside of the dragon's breast, so I'm gonna split it out a little bit over here. But this is my golden cherry plant. I mean, look, the cherries are literally golden. Like, let me just hop up here. See that? Those are regular cherries, right? Are there any golden cherries, though, that it has? Okay, not that I know of right now, but what I am going to do is first, you have to get rid of all of the fruits on top of these plants. So I'm just going to head up here. Hold up. I'm going to get the moon glow. There we go. The moon glow's jump boost to hop all the way up here and clear up every single plant off of the dragon's breath. I don't think the dragon's breath has anything else. We also do need to clear off all of the plants from the cherries here to make sure that the cherry has nothing else on it. I'm pretty sure the cherry should be fully clean now. And then let's see, we need to gather up all of our sprinklers. So we got the common, uncommon, rare, and legendary sprinklers. So let's go straight to it. Common sprinkler, there we go. Uncommon sprinkler, come on, put that guy down, there we go. Rare sprinkler and legendary sprinkler all at once. I'm just gonna jump around, make sure that every single piece of fruit is off of here, because we need to get the #1 best types of fruits, the biggest fruits, and the most mutated fruits possible. So I have all of these down here, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the game. But before I get into the final reveal, I am almost at 100,000 subscribers, so subscribe and be OG1K. And also, let me check my mailbox, because you guys should send me mail. Just send me mail, just type in my username, which is Legendary Guru right here, click me, and then you guys should send me something. Like, I don't know, just give me like, I don't know, a cool seed, or even like any regular seeds, like tulips or whatever. I actually got some mail, so let me see what a viewer sent to me. And ooh, blueberry seeds, bamboo seeds, and tulip seeds. That's pretty good. You guys should send me stuff, and maybe you'll appear in a video. So I am back after a while, and it is nighttime, so I do need to be a little bit quiet here. But let's take a look at our sprinklers here. We have a whole bunch of plants at 19 kilograms. Wait, 10 kilos? That's kind of normal. 19 kilos. Any mutation though? What about, ooh, moon blossom, 21 kilos. That's definitely double. I remember it only being like 10 kilos. And let's see, any cherries? We got, I think these are regular sized cherries. So yeah, I'm not too sure about the effects of the sprinkler method here inside of Grow a Garden 2. They might not have carried it over, but I will need to run more tests. Let me know what you guys think about this and subscribe.